All right, everybody, let's bring today's meeting into session. Good afternoon, everyone, and I have some huge news for you all. We have our very first guest.
Hello, thank you for inviting me to the Creative Writing Club. My name is Kirsten McNeill. I'm a writer and editor from Canada who loves helping self-published authors.
Well, welcome to the podcast, Kirsten. And for everyone listening, today she will be talking about what to expect from a writer/editor relationship, the importance of needing an editor from her experiences, and share a few words of encouragement later on as well. But before we get into that, Kirsten, now's your time to shout out any of your socials, like your Instagram, where they can find your books, etc.
Well, I'm super active on Instagram at writer.kirsten, and I love connecting with others, so feel free to reach out to me. All of my books, blog posts, info about me, my newsletter, and so much more can be found on my website, kirstenmcneill.com. I also have a Facebook group called Kirsten's Worthy Writers.
So everyone, be sure to check her out and let's get into today's meeting. Firstly, what can people expect from a writer/editor relationship?
All right, of course, I can only speak for myself, what I believe and my own experiences, but I've found that most people can agree honesty and communication is key in this relationship. For both the writer and editor to succeed, they have to trust each other and always be open with their expectations. When you're looking for an editor, it's okay to reach out to a few different ones before you find the right fit. Each editor works differently, offers different services, and works in genres they know they could do well in, not unlike writers. Most editors offer free samples so that you know how they work. So don't be afraid to ask questions either. How much do you charge? What is your turnaround time? What is included in the services you offer? Once you know that, you'll know who's a good fit. Working with your editor is a collaboration. It's a partnership where the editor offers suggestions to improve the quality of the work. The writer can choose to take the advice or go a different direction. It's helpful to reach out to the editor if you have any further questions about their edits to better understand it. How many rounds of edits and the amount of time spent on further conversations depends on the agreement you've made with your editor.
Thank you for sharing. I'm sure that the listeners have learned quite a bit with your help. Now, what were some of your experiences that helped you learn how important it is to have an editor?
I published my first book, a short story collection called Strength from Within, in 2017. I didn't have much money to invest in self-publishing and did most of it on my own and with beta readers. Later on, when I would go back to review it, I kept finding errors in the manuscript no matter how many times I'd read it. My brain was so tired and I couldn't keep reading the same things over and over. My brain already knew what it was supposed to say, so it wasn't going to catch new mistakes very easily. To have the high quality book that you want, it's so important to have help. You need others to read over your book and a professional to dive deep into the development and technical issues. Beta readers are great and will help you understand the reader experience, but they don't always know what to look for or go as in-depth as you may want them to. For my upcoming thriller novel, I definitely want to go all out with hiring book editors in addition to betas so that I can be confident in how awesome my book is.
Thank you for sharing your experiences and helping with teaching the listeners a thing or two about how important an editor really is. For everyone out there, remember to not just do the bare minimum and expect everything to work out. You should actually put in the effort and truly care about what you're putting out there. Now, Kirsten, care to share some words of encouragement for the listeners out there?
As hard as it may be, don't compare your journey to other authors in a negative way. It doesn't matter if you take 2 months to write what someone else can do in 1 day. If you find a schedule that works for you to create a novel you're proud of, that's all that matters. Build your fictional world, share it with others, publish it the way you want, because there's no one size fits all journey. Focus on what's best for you and what makes you happy. If you keep working on your novel little by little, soon enough, you'll have a publishable draft. Life is too short to let others control your journey. So be yourself, find a supportive community, and happy writing.
Hopefully all of you feel motivated to get back into that project of yours and put the work that you care so much about. This will mark the end of this week's episode. I hope you all have an absolutely amazing day. Be sure to check out Kirsten's socials, mentioned in description, and for the Instagram listeners, she'll be credited in description as well. Check out the Creative Writing Club Discord server, linked in description. The Creative Writing Club Instagram is at creativewriting_club. My personal Instagram is at dark_night_wolves. And let's bring this meeting to an end.
All right, very cool.